Oh, what's going on, everyone? I'm Dark Sky. Imagine if you could take the best parts from 7 Days to Die, Valheim, and Diablo and create a game called Beyond the Map. You would have this game. This is basically what all those games together creates this game. This game is super cool. We have to definitely check this out. It's really neat, and I like how it plays. But we'll get into it. Let's get started. So here is where we can choose where we can be a marine, we can be a pirate, and be a scholar. Each of them has their different traits and possibilities that they can that they do. This one here, he's more bound to the king's service. This guy here is chasing the legends of lost treasure, and this guy is looking for books. Scholar, pirate, and marine. Now, the traits for this guy, for Marine, is that weapons are not dropped on death and food lasts 50% longer. Plus, he gets also this trait called Second Wind that restores 50% of his missing health every second for 5 seconds. That could be pretty handy. You know, there is food that does that too, but, this would be a neat trait. Now, for a pirate, they get 20% bigger stacks in their inventory. And they eye treasure from afar, so they can see treasure from a long distance. And their trait is that they increase movement speed by 50% for 10 seconds, and cooldown reduced by 2 seconds every time you loot an item. So pretty cool. Makes you like run fast if you have to, get away. And then the scholar's tools last 100% longer. Discoveries grant experience, and their trait is that they teleport out of a dungeon or any discovered location within 500 meters. So that's pretty cool. I like that. Now, maybe they're going to come out with a new one here. I don't know, but coming soon. We'll see what happens. I think I'm going to go with Scholar here, and then we'll go ahead and just create our character, and we'll get in the game. So I will see you there. All right, so here we are. We have crash landed on the shore here from a boat that might have crashed out here in the waters. Who knows? There's something that happened out there, I imagine. But we're going to go around here. We're going to pick up rocks and sticks and all that fun stuff. And we're going to create us some weapons, some gear and all that. We're going to, along the beach, if we travel along the beach too far, we're going to run into like some pretty nasty stuff. So we want to kind of stay away from those areas. Don't really want to go into the dark forest. If you remember Valheim, you go into the big green area, like these trees here, and then you start seeing lots of nasty critters and whatnot. Kind of the same deal, but here it's mostly like wolves, bears, that kind of thing. We don't really have anything to protect ourselves yet, so we want to be careful where we travel. Now, see, that's a pretty tough guy. He's a boar. Now there's the undead that are over there. We don't want to really deal with them yet. Let's see if we can't find a relatively nice place to set up camp, call it a day. And we can turn the screen by holding the middle mouse button, and we can turn the screen to kind of see where we are here. Travel up this way here. Now we can hit the map and we can kind of see where we are. The dark area, if you remember, Valheim is like the dark forest. So if the light area is the area where you want to build houses, and it's going to be a little bit on the safer side. Got Mr. Wolfie, got undead right there. Oh my gosh, we're like right in between a rock and a hard place, almost literally here. Got all those wolves. We got the undead on that side. We don't want to travel too far because we're going to run into lots of really super nasty things if we go too far into here. I'm thinking like right in here. This looks like a pretty relatively safe spot to set up base. So let's go around here. We'll pick up some wood and all that. Get the wood going. It's like we got plenty of rocks around here, so that's super nice. It'll make things easier on us when we are needing rock and whatnot. Let's see here. First off, what we need to do is we need to go into our build menu here. Oh, and then we need to make a hammer. So we go into H, hit H, we'll go into stone hammer, create a stone hammer. Let's create an axe. And let's get a spear so we can protect ourselves. There we go. And now what we want to do is we want to hit B and let's create the workbench. Now, like Valheim, you have to put down a workbench, and then it'll create like a little circle for you that's around here that where you're able to allow to build and everything, but you build around this. Now, what we need to do is we want to set up a campfire. So let's get a campfire set out here. So at least we get this little bonus here of negates cold and increases health and mana per second by an additional 50%. So now that we got that, we can at least get some of our mana back. Now, we don't have to put the axes and everything like that into our inventory here. We can just simply just have it in our inventory, and we'll use it as we come up to a tree. So all I have to do is press E, and then kind of want to get away sometimes because a tree has a tendency of wanting to fall on you, and if it falls on you, it'll kill you. It's a bummer, but it happens, you know. Okay, let's grab that there. There we go. Now you can kind of see that circle right around here. It's really faint, but you can see it. Now that's the area that this work table is able to cover. So we want to build within that circle. And I think what I want to do here is need a few more materials. I think I'm going to go around that edge right there and make a nice, oh darn it, it's outside that range, isn't it? Well, let's go over here. We can easily just take this thing down, take this down. And then we'll come back up here and we'll build the this up in here. That way it's in the vicinity of the house, because it'll be in the house. And then, I don't know, can we build a fire in the house? No, not gonna let us have a fire in the house, huh? Fire in the house. Okay, but if we were to, I wonder if we could do it like kind of like we do with Valheim, where if we put it like right there, and then we just built like around it. Obviously, we are not able to build the dirt up or down or anything like that. That would be super nice. Now we want to build kind of fast because we're going to get undead mobs that are going to come in. They're going to want to try to kill us or whatever. And we want to get some better gear and everything like that, and then go from there. So we're going to try to build up as fast as we can here. And so we are well defended against attacks. And then we'll go from there. Okay, so we got our house all built up here. We got our little fireplace here all ready to go. We can cook some mushrooms here, grill these up. These mushrooms give us a +10 to health, +10 to, what is it, mana? And then we have this old soldier's badge. If we right-click on that, I go in there. Oh, we got some company. Got to take care of. Nice. Made level 3 there. Undead is risen. It's nighttime right now, so we just have to take care of these guys here, which is good because that means we have get us some points and all that, so that we can spend towards bettering ourselves and bettering our skills. Go out here and pick up some necessary resources. Now, if you end up next to the water up here, we can actually find the undead, and we can they'll have bones laying around, and they're called sea bones. Well, we can use those sea bones and make us some better stuff. And one of the things you want to get is your bone pickaxe. And once we get that bone pickaxe, then we should be good. Now we can hit C here. We can go into this. This is our skill tree kind of thing. Each level you choose to unlock a new slot or create a connection between the two adjacent unlock slots. So we can go right here, click on this, and say we want aim shot. And maybe down for this one down here. Maybe we'll do this one as sweeping. So now we have aim shot here, and then we have our sweeping one, which is just 1 through whatever. And then we have these ones here that are F1s and whatnot for us to do things there. Now I hit F here to use our trait to teleport. You want to be careful not to use that because, well, for me, it just opens up the map and then it wants us to teleport somewhere. You can see that the sun is now coming out. It's going to be a nice, beautiful day, but what we need to work on is getting us some better gear. So let's make that now. See, once you make, like, say, a rag tunic, it's going to automatically equip it into your little slot there, so you're good there. But now what we want to do is let's make some foot wraps so we can have some shoes. Now all we need to do is find us some pants. But yeah, we got 59 arrows. We make 20 arrows each time we do this the crate. I like to have at least 100 on me just in case we get into a bad situation. But you can see now that I have this all kind of covered up here. They didn't have any kind of angles or anything like that, so I wasn't able to do that, but you get kind of a basic idea of how the house here is. Might be able to put maybe even some protection around that, but yeah, there's no you only get these two options here, and then if you click on this, you only get these options. Now if you right click, if it has an arrow up there, you can right click and it'll give you more options to if there's more than just that one item. So you can see that there's quite a few different things there. We can go into buildings here. We have the standing torch, defenses. Probably want to do that. Can put up a stake wall, stake gate. Let's see here. Let's turn ourselves around. So what we might want to do is just set the parameter up here. All right, so we've got some rainy times here. Now we have a tutorial here, and you can kind of follow along. As far as the controls, you can see as a tab is for inventory, C is for skills, Q for me is craft. I changed it to Q. It used to be H, but I changed it to Q because I wanted my crafting being close to my inventory key, so it's all like kind of wrapped together. B is for building, and M is to open up your map so you can see your map and everything. Now we have here, it says food eaten. So we hit F3, we eat some food and we get a bonus here. 0.5 health per second, plus 10 to health, plus 10 to mana. We completed that tutorial. Build a water well to restore mana and cook food. Press the space to learn that one. There we go. So the only thing left we have to do really is to make a well. I mean, we got a water right here, so I don't think we have to go too far, right? But there's supposed to be tin in the water. I don't know. I haven't been able to find the tin yet. I've been able to find pretty much everything else, copper and all that. But for us to make our better gear later on, we're going to need some tin so that we can make bronze armor. Yeah, let's do some scouting around here. See if we can find us some trouble to stir up. Usually don't have to travel too far. Oh, this is good. We have copper like right here. So that'll be easy for us to get to our copper. Oh, there's some greaves. Nice. Now we got some pants. There's some baddies over there. To get rid of those mages. There we go, all kinds of goodies. Excuse me, guys. All right, over here, we see we have bones here. We can pick these up. That way we can get start getting our pick. Gotta get these sea bones. Now we can hit M's, kind of see where we are at here. Scroll in. You can see I'm on the other side of the island. Our base is here. This is where we came in at. This is kind of the harder area. So yeah, and this is the area we haven't uncovered yet. So this is our house right here. So now we got a bone pickaxe. Let's get a skinning knife so that we are able to skin some of those animals out there. And I'm thinking let's get a cape as well while we're at it. What do we have so far? Oh, we got the bone pickaxe. We got that already known. Okay, well, I got 2 of those spells. Nice. And see what we got. We've got the greaves here. Pretty good armor, heavy armor. Got some plain weave core light armor. So we got a couple really nice pieces there so far. Now what we can do is we can go into C here, and let's say we want to put this up here. We can put fireball here, and then we can see if you go right in between. Oh, so if we get skill points, then we can click in between, and we could take the aim shot and connect it with the fireball. And I don't know, maybe we can make fire arrows out of that. That would be pretty sweet. So I'm thinking what we want to do is we'll go in here, go into crafting. I think what I want to work on is trying to get that stone anvil. See, the other thing we kind of want to work on, let's see, we got the campfire, we got the bed chest. We need the water well that was part of that quest. So we just need some more wood for that. And we can't make the portal thing yet, so we don't have that yet. But we're going to need to make that stone anvil as well for us to make the heavy armor and weapons. We're going to need the primitive furnace and the charcoal kiln. We use the charcoal kiln to make charcoal. And then we use the charcoal in the primitive furnace to create our bronze bars and copper bars and all those fun stuff. Now the cauldron, that's for cooking. And then the sharpening wheel is for you to basically repair your tools and everything. Spell forge, I haven't gotten that far, and tailoring tables to make your light armor and cloaks. So let's go head out here. Now what I want to do is let's put up defenses. We're going to put up the stake wall. I think I'm going to make it kind of big, and then I'm in this area here. I'm going to put in all of my furnaces and all that. Get the furnaces going. There, now it says our axe is losing its edge, so that means we're going to need to work on trying on getting that sharpening stone so that we can get our weapon better and get it back to full working conditions. All right, let's see if we can't bring this wall in. Ooh, we got another undead guy. Now it'll say as it becomes daytime again, it'll say that we have like so many days until the full moon. So we got some time where we got to work, kind of build up our defenses and everything. Now we need a better axe and everything to be able to take down like big trees like this. It won't let us take those trees down. So we have to work on getting ourselves a better axe, probably a bronze axe, maybe. So now we have that little area there for us to open up the area. And it's day 3. We got 4 days until the full moon. But let's see what can we make now. We can make the furnaces and all that. So probably be a good idea to make those. Got a lot of stone. There we go. And then I think I'm going to put in the that in there. And then we have the leather working table. I'd like to try to get that bronze bar. I don't know exactly where to get that. Tin bars. If we can get some tin, we can make the spell forge, which is a crucible where raw magic is bound to matter. So I guess that's where we can actually destroy like that stone axe, which is broken. And then let's see, we can do the anvil. So let's set up the anvil here. We'll set that up in the house here. Okay, so we got that. We got our defenses. Got our bed. Probably could use the well now, considering that we blocked ourselves in. So I want to make the well. Let's put the well right. Yeah, let's put it over here. Seems like a good spot for a well. And we have to build a leather working table to create medium armor. Okay, well, I thought we were doing pretty good on our armor. We got a mantle here, light armor, and then light armor, pain weave cord. And then we got some heavy armor with some light armor down here. So we're doing pretty good. I mean, the only things we're really missing is maybe some gloves and a helmet. But all in all, right now, I mean, we're not doing too shabby. But yeah, we can probably work on making that. See here, crafting table, tailoring table. So we can do boots, which is 21 armor. That's not too bad. And oh, gloves. I think we're missing some gloves, aren't we? Yeah, let's use those gloves. That'd be nice. Nice. So we got some nice pair of gloves there. Wouldn't be a bad idea if we could upgrade some of this cloth armor to maybe medium armor. And oh, we got a hunting bow. 13.2 damage per second, 12 to 14. Yeah, that's better than what I got now. So let's do that. 1 attack per second, 12 to 14 pierce, and it gets 2.3% damage to unalerted enemies. 2.6% cooldown reduction. Oh, that's pretty cool. And then we can also get a thin leather quiver. Where does the quiver go? Offhand. I don't know. I guess it goes where the shield would go, I'm guessing. So I'm going to need some leather scraps, and I need a bronze bar for that. And I could use drink stored water. Plant into fertile soil to grow a carrot. Oh, that's pretty cool. So I didn't know you could do that. That'd be neat to do a little gardening or something like that. Yeah, looking pretty good there. Let's see here. We have 42 arrows. Wouldn't be a bad idea if maybe we can get those up to over 100. There we go. 122. So we can cook up these ribs. That'll give us 12 plus 20 to stamina. And we'll put some more wood in there so it'll last a little bit longer. Maybe put some of these in here. There we go. And then we'll put that down here. And maybe those down there. There we go. Now what we should probably do is come out here, and we'll use this to put in some charcoal. Create charcoal. We're going to have to get some more wood so we can create more charcoal. And then once we do that, we got to figure out how to smelt bronze. So it's most often mined in forested regions where roots break and the soil and reveal the hidden seams. But this here, the tin ore, that's the problem I find. Veins are commonly found near bodies of water where the earth remains cool and damp. Cool and damp, bodies of water. I would think that would be next to the ocean or something, but I haven't been able to find anything yet. Keep our eyes open. Now we can go in here, we can take sleep. Oh, it's too early to sleep, huh? Okay. All right, that's looking pretty good. I think what we should do is maybe go out and do a little hunting, see if we can't find some more trouble. Boy, we're getting the nighttime now, so we're gonna get all the crazy stuff. Plus, we're over here fighting these undead dudes, so that doesn't help. I guess that's the top of the trees I'm seeing in the water. I thought that was like some kind of a top of a building or something. I would have thought this would have been a damp area right here, you know, bodies of water and all that, but I don't know. I don't see anything. All right, let's look at a map here. See, oh, we're almost back home now. We've done the full circuit. I haven't found any tin, though. Found plenty of copper. Found plenty of undead to kill. Have not seen too much in the way of anything else, though. We'll just sleep the night away. There we are. Day 4. So we've gotten quite a few things just from wandering around and getting things done. Let's see here. Glyph of Audacity. Your spells and range attacks deal times 20% more damage. I think the daytime must have killed the rest of them, huh? Ooh, no, they didn't. They're right here. Came to check me out. Oh, it's like as if the 7 days is happening. Okay, get rid of those darn mages. They all came over to check me out at once. See, make sure I'm doing okay over here. I'm doing quite fine, thanks. You guys don't need to come and check on me anymore. I'm good. But I think that is going to do it for me today. I appreciate you guys coming along and joining me on this medieval adventure. It's been super fun. It's like I said, it's just like all 3 games all kind of wrapped up into one. Makes it super fun to see what's going to happen next. And just keep leveling left and right. It's just, it's like I say, it's a super fun game. But I want to thank Dark Sky channel members for their support. And if you'd like to help support the channel, consider becoming a member by smashing that join button down below. Get all kinds of perks and benefits. Don't forget to smash that subscribe button and hit that like if you're enjoying this game so far. Also, don't forget that I stream on Saturdays at 9 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, so you don't want to miss out on that. And I look forward to seeing you on our next video. You take care now, and bye-bye.